Welcome, all you +2 comedy modifiers, back to the stream. Welcome back to Cryptanalyst. TV's Noah here, smoothie in hand. This is not my usual smoothie cup because my blender's broken. So I had to get a new blender. Now I have this little tiny cup. Still good smoothie. And today we are continuing with Cryptanalyst. If you haven't been watching the series, there are a series of journals that have been encoded that I need to decrypt. They all seem to be decoded with a Visioneer cipher. So I crack that, and then I need to find the password. The password tends to be hiding within the document, like, say, right here, using base 37. So that has been consistent throughout. I don't know if it's going to change at some point, but what I do know is that we have to solve each and every journal in 30 days. This is day 5, I think. Might be day 6. But I'm pretty sure it's day 5. And we're making great progress. So we're going to grab this here clearly encoded password. And we're going to go to our favorite base 37 cipher decoder on decode. And we're going to go ahead and get this decrypted. I'm not a robot. Calendar. My fan on? Yeah, my fans are on. Just checking, because I seem to be glitching a bit. All right, so calendar. So we go into this. That's the wrong thing. This is the right thing. I was already in 13, right? That's what this is? That's 13. So we go to 14 and we type in calendar. You know, you're my calendar girl. Click that. Caps lock. Sorry. Did I spells it wrong? I might have spells it wrong. I'm pretty bad at spells it. C-A-L-E-N-D-A-R. I probably said E-R. Zoinks! All right. Let's grab the whole thing just to be safe. Control-C. So the last one took place on November 5th, so this is the 8th, so it's a few days later. Let's find out what this says. Control-A, Control-V, and decrypt. November 8th, just like I said. So if you haven't been following the story, our main character, Ruby, seems to have been kidnapped by a man that lives in an abandoned house nearby that is probably a vampire. There's a lot of vampiric themes, so let's find out what happens here. It's been a few more days, I think. Well, you wrote the date. I'm not even really sure. Then don't write the date. I have no real way to know, especially since there's no calendar, oddly capitalized, in here. At least, not that I can see. All I know is I've been here a while, and I'm mostly left with my thoughts, except for the times when Wyatt visits me. That's the vampire. There are times where he brings me food, but, well, it just doesn't taste good to me, because you're becoming a vampire. I don't know if it's been spoiled, or if it's something else, but I haven't been able to eat much. I try to eat, but I just can't. Also, for some reason, as much as I thought about getting out of here, and how when I went to do it at the same time, I started to wonder if I should leave here. Because then, I wouldn't be around Wyatt. Aww. There was a time or two where I missed him, and actually wanted him to visit. I don't know why I did, but the fact that it happened scares me. I feel like I need to find a way out of here sooner rather than later. I just hope I'm strong enough, physically and mentally, for that. Passwords, 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 passwords. Ooh, did I miss some of the password? Because that is a bunch of nonsense. Oh, yeah, there's more numbers right here that I missed. I missed them. Went to decode them and I missed. Hope. Consciousness. This. All right, 14. I think there's 21. There's a chance we finish this today. I can't spell. I can't spell. CONSCIOUSNES. It is still base 37 in Visioneer. Pedro, what you've missed is that she is starting to feel like she doesn't want to leave. That's basically all that's gone down so far. I've only read one since you got here, so. Control A, Control V, and decrypt. I don't like that picture. The picture of the girl with the tea bag over her eye, I don't care for it. Okay. November 22nd, question mark. All right, now she's admitting she doesn't know the date, so that's at least better. I'm not really sure what day it is or how long it's been. For a while, I was somewhat able to keep track of the days. That's not what you said in your previous. But now it's gotten pretty tricky, especially since the only thing I've really seen is the beige walls, the dark blue curtains, the green duvet of my room. On a few occasions, I've looked out the window to notice the sun rising or setting. I wish I could be out in it. There was even a time when the sun had set. I tried opening the window. I found out quickly, though, how much of a mistake that was. Losing consciousness for pretty much a decent amount of time. For trying to open a window? At least I think it was, even though I didn't have a way to know for sure. It felt like several days at least. When I woke up, whenever it was, I could barely see, and I felt hot. It also felt like I had a headache for some reason. The walls looked like they were breathing. This is interesting. I started for a little, not really sure if I was actually seeing what I was, or if it was if I was imagining it. But things started to go in and out of focus. Eventually, I lost consciousness again. Yeah, it was. Wait, was the sun burning her, or? When the sun had set, I tried opening the window. I don't know. Sometime later, I wasn't completely sure, but I thought I felt something cold on my forehead. I think it happened again, and then eventually it went away. Today, or maybe yesterday, was the first day I felt up to writing anything. I'm not sure what happened, or even if I want to know, but I hope it doesn't happen again. If I want to get out of here, I'll have to think of a better... I can't think of much right now. My headache is still there some. I need to rest more. Hopefully, I'll feel 100% soon. Numbers. We grab the numbers. We don't open new tabs. We didn't mean to do that. This is going to say, I'm trying to predict. Wyatt returns. Feeling better. Remember, despite the fact that there are spaces in the passwords, you don't actually use the spaces when you actually enter them. Feeling better. Okay. November 25th question mark. It's weird that she's still guessing. You know? If you don't know, just say you don't know. November 25th. I feel much better today, thanks to, surprisingly enough, Wyatt. I was kind of right. For the past few days or so, he's bringing me some kind of soup. I think it's broth. It's blood. Sorry, the microphone's this way. It's blood. At first, I wasn't really sure if I should eat it or not, but it felt like I needed something, especially since I felt at least a little hungry, and there was no telling how long it's been since I had food. And that was the only thing available, so I did. It actually tasted kind of good to me. I was actually kind of glad Wyatt brought it to me. After I had the broth, helping me if when needed, he left the room and let me rest. I wonder if he'll show up again today and if he'll bring me the broth or something, or if it'll be something else. I also wonder how long it'll be before I can walk around again. Password time, password time, password time. Soup is blood. A couple of days. A couple days, not of. Just couple days. Couple days. This is really gonna wrap up soon. It's moving kind of slowly, so I'm surprised that it's almost done, you know? A couple days. Copy. Control A, Control V, decrypt. November 29th, question mark. I should get a sponsorship from Decode because I keep showing their ads and I'm getting nothing for that. At this point, I think it's just book 1, and at the end we're going to get a URL to book 2. That's entirely possible. I know that there is a second case on the website, on the itch.io page where I got this. Whether or not it's a sequel or if it's a separate case file, I don't know. But let's talk about November 29th. Wyatt hasn't come to my room yet today. Actually, it feels like it's been a couple of days. You thought it was the 25th, so yeah, I guess so. Since he has been. At one point or another each day, I heard a knock on the door, got up and went to it, and found a tray with a bowl of broth and some buttered toast that I brought back into the room and ate. Well, she's eating toast now. But didn't see anyone at the door. Now, as I wait to hear the knock at the door, I think about Wyatt and wonder why he hasn't come to my room for a while. Even though there's a part of me that's glad that Wyatt hasn't visited me, a bigger part of me wants to see him again. So you could walk out the door? Ruby? Something to consider. Why? I don't understand what's going on. Why do I actually miss Wyatt? Is it because he was helping me feel better? Why was he doing that? I mean, I'm glad he was, but I think I hear something. It sounds like footsteps coming to my room. Maybe it's Wyatt. Okay. Getting the numbers, getting all the numbers. So I really don't understand the split up number thing. Like, at this point, the creator has to know that we know the method. So just splitting up the numbers is just kind of like busy work. I mean, at this point, decoding it is busy work because we know how to do everything. I guess there's a bit of like, yeah, because I screwed up here. There's a bit of like searching. So I guess part of it could be the searching. All right, I got the 917. Did I get the 1228? There's the 1228. What'd I mess up here? I had the same thing again. Am I missing something? Did it actually change? Did the... Right, those are the only 4 sets of digits, right? I'm not crazy? Then why isn't this working? This could be a change. Could be a change in method. Because no, that doesn't seem like that's correct. I guess we should try it just to be sure. The 229 also seems a little out of place. Let me try it without that. No. Let's read it again and see if there's something in here that we're missing. Why it hasn't come to my room today? Like, do you think maybe we're actually supposed to slip in some of the date out of nowhere? That'd be weird just because it's never been established before. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Pedro. Nope. We'll throw 29 in front of it as well. Nope. What's going on here? So this is a weird moment for the method to change. Because there's nothing, like, I feel like if the method would change, it, like, especially since it's been so consistent, for that to be important in the story. You know? But then again, like, there's also the theory that Ruby, who wrote this, isn't the one encoding this. So she wouldn't mention something about changing the method. I don't know. Very thirsty, I'm sorry. You think maybe the order's wrong? Yeah, like, not only is it like top to bottom, it is creating this kind of like line across. Unless, of course, sorry, this is not going to look good. Let me full screen this. I thought maybe, like, there's some sort of issue with the spacing because of how I have the room kind of messed up. Just as an idea, I'm just going to write this up here. 299 seems to be the first number, right? This one could be seen as the last number because of how far away it is from its writing. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away from its line. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 away from the line. So if that's the order, we start with the 299, and then we do 1228, and then we do 917, and then we do 104815. Copy. So that's just an idea, like maybe it's the positioning. Nope. Maybe we do it separately? I was just saying, why is it separated, so. 299. No, I feel like it should be a letter, you know? Unless I'm getting new numbers and then just running it through again. We'll keep track of it. We'll give it a shot. So, get rid of this. So that gives us 83. Yeah, maybe. I'll actually feel pretty good if it's all numbers and then we just take that number and run that through again. Nope. 22KV does not inspire hope in me. X7 does not inspire hope in me. An ought. That does not inspire hope. So, I think there are two possibilities right now. One, abruptly, the method of decoding the password. There's three. I'll give you three possible answers. One, the method for decoding the password suddenly changed. I would say that there's a decent chance of that. Two, it didn't change and the gobbledygook is the password, which I don't think is the case. That doesn't sound right to me. Or 3, error. I think there's a chance that the password was just improperly encoded and put into this one. Because it seems like a weird, jarring place to suddenly change how to do it without explanation. So I'm kind of leaning towards that there's been a mistake. That's kind of how I'm feeling. I'm saying the puzzle creator might have put in the wrong puzzle. I'm only saying that because I don't see an indication why what we've been doing should stop working. Like, we've yet to hit a narrative reason why anything is encoded. So, at the same time, we have not hit a narrative reason for the code to change. If it had changed at any other point before now, I would say, oh, okay, it's time for the change. But, like, it's the last 4. It seems strange for this, the 17th password of 21, to be where it's like, now it's different. Especially since the decoding message of the original message remained unchanged. Like, it's the same Visioneer cipher to get the narrative. If that had also been different, I could be like, oh, okay, we are in a different place now. But now, that doesn't seem to be the case. I also kind of have to end the stream early. So the idea that maybe puzzle broken gives me a great reason to stop this. So I think this is a so long. I mean, I can reach out to the developer. I know the developer, and I can just double check this. But, you know, this is day 5 for us of 30. I think we got time. So, no rush. We could just call this one here. But thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to Plus 2 Comedy Gaming. Catch up on all my past live streams. And we'll be back soon with more Cryptanalysis. And hopefully we'll find more of this vampire story? I still think it's vampires. But thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all next time. Boop.